You know, I think happy Friday, by the way. So I actually stayed up to listen to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's new attempt to come at Nicki Minaj. I think both of these women have proven to be very goofy in a lot of degrees. Yeah, they're rich, but they have proven not to be very likable consistently. I think that Cardi has her, demographics of people that she caters to that are more, to me, more on the sort of hood ratchet side. There's definitely a demographic of people like that out there that can probably rock with her music and like it and stuff like that. And then same way with Megan Thee Stallion. But before long, people are going to get tired of these females continuously rapping about their body parts, right? And even rapping against about somebody like, throwing subliminals at other female rappers, and they're just poorly executed. And that is what you got with Cardi B. Whoever is writing her stuff, whether it's her or somebody else, they are not good writers. They are just not good writers. And again, you can do punchlines all day. You can roast somebody in a song all day long, but the cadence and the method is still going to be observed by the listener. What separates Nicki Minaj from a lot of these women is that Nicki has lyrical genius. She is a wordsmith. She is a person that can diversify not just her lyrical style, but also her technique musically. And it's very hard to emulate something like that if it's not organically being manufactured. A lot of these people, like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, they're nothing but bodies and ass and sexualization. And again, people, they you look at that from somebody long enough, and then it's just like being in a relationship with somebody, right? You start off in a relationship with somebody, maybe you guys start off and you're having just the most amazing sex, and you guys are just constantly just going at it, right? And then after a while you're spending time with each other, and that aspect of the relationship sort of runs its course, right? And then you're starving and searching for other meaning from that person beyond that. And that's kind of like what the average music listener is today. We can be force fed all of these artists, they can hit for a while, but then after a while, it's just like, I really want something new. I really want something else. And to see what they do. And I think that's why, Ice Spice people are kind of still looking at her. She's not the best rapper, right? But there may be something artistically about her that's different than others, that she's getting the at least the social media traction that she gets. I mean, Ice Spice, Cardi's been in the game, Lotto's been in the game, Nicki's been in the game. And when you go and you're looking at just raw social media content and who is just killing it, Ice Spice is actually killing all of the female rappers just on the social media presence side, and people just continuously engaging with her posts at rapid time frames. Like, she could post something and within 10 minutes, this girl has over 6,000 engagements. So people are really interested in engaging with Ice Spice seemingly as an artist. Whereas Cardi, we already know what she's about. Megan, we already know what she's about. Megan is, she's trying to revive herself. And I think what's a disconnect for a lot of people too is that, Megan and Cardi, these women are literally almost 30 years old, right? And, and not saying that age plays a factor, because then I'd be shading Nicki, but for the contents of their work to be so consistent and not very diversified, you know, it really tells you that these women, they are not maturing in their art. You don't see the maturity, the evolution of maturity in their art. Cardi B has consistently been Cardi B. And she's just this sort of image, in my opinion, that, ignorant people can relate to. I don't think that Cardi is the most intelligent person. And I mean, and honestly, that could be for a number of social factors. I mean, obviously, depending on what her background was growing up, she may have not had access to the best educational opportunities, and and like a lot of people. But being wealthy does play a part in how one can have the ability to elevate themselves. And with Cardi, it's like there's some people that they become wealthy, and it's not like you expect for them to change, but you at least expect some level of elevation in the mindset, and that's not what you see. And so again, when you're looking at Megan and you're looking at Cardi, you see the same thing. You don't see anything different. And so it's just like any man who's dating a woman, if there's nothing else I can pull, right? And even a woman, right? If there's nothing else that can be pulled from that person, usually people are trying to end that relationship. People are trying to move on to something else. And that's kind of where I'm at with Megan and Cardi. Is they tried, they grabbed, some demographic, the younger Gen Zs or whatever, but they're not even going to retain those demographics, because I don't think that when it comes down to self-respect, and women like Megan and Cardi, a lot of these female rappers who are promoting just straight up disrespect of self, violence, disrespect of men, a lot of the audience is going to understand that a lot of that rhetoric and that music is not going to benefit them long term, and they're not going to really take it seriously. So Cardi and Megan, and I see people on Twitter talking about, oh, Cardi and Megan got more streams for bongos than Nicki Minaj, the so-called queen of rap. And it's like, Cardi and Megan, I literally looked at it last night. They did a live stream. It had about 12,000 likes on it when I looked at it, right? And then looked at the video, which premiered. It had the same amount of likes when I saw it. So what they did was they got their views up for their video by doing a live stream, and basically just premiered it within the live stream. So it basically made it look like the video got more views than it actually did, but people were already engaged with the live stream. So it's one of those things where they had to talk in a crowd, an audience, with this whole engagement, and it was kind of whack just listening to both of them talk. But yeah, but yeah, they already had the engagement, so you can't even say that that was organically because people were in like really are about the song. They literally spent a live stream trying to build up anticipation and hype for this song. And then when you listen to the song, you're just like, I don't even know how the song goes. Really, I really don't, because I listened to it and I'm just like, this does not sound like anything different, anything new. It doesn't sound not diversified at all. I just don't even understand how she could even hype it up that way. But off that, it's like like, even now, I think I listened to some clips of it today and I still don't know how the song goes. That is how not memorable this song is. And, I know that Cardi is an artist and she's trying, but it's just one of those things where eventually you're going to have to concede that either you need to stop going after people like Nicki Minaj and really stay in a lane that you can own, or you need to realize that your career is about to go down the toilet. I mean, there's not a lot of, to me, and even with Megan Thee Stallion probably has more of a comeback potential than Cardi, because Megan is a better artist than Cardi B. Cardi B is a shelf life artist. She is one of those people you got to really work with her in order to get the results that you can get from her. Whereas there are some artists you don't have to put in that much work because they are naturally inclined, organically talented. And I'm not going to take it away from Megan Thee Stallion that from a lyrical standpoint, she is talented. People say that she's not. I think that from a lyrical content standpoint and even an execution standpoint, Megan Thee Stallion is talented, but she has zero personality. She has zero personality besides that hot girl crap. And I'm sorry, when you damn near 30 years old, you are not a girl. You are a grown ass woman. And I think that's even with Megan Thee Stallion, it's like these are grown ass women acting like 18-year-olds. And this is what they're constantly wanting to push for grown ass women to act like. And it's becoming a disconnect to all the grown ass women that actually bought into their rhetoric and their mindsets. They're not happy. They don't have a lot of value in their life. So they're slowly buying out of that crap and not paying attention to it. And that's where artists like Cardi and Megan are really going to have to pay attention to, because Nicki is fine. Nicki can go through any genre and slap. Cardi can't do that. Megan hasn't demonstrated that she can really do that. So Bongos was, to me, an overhyped song. It's not memorable at all. I'd probably have to listen to it like 12 times for me to really get it. And even still, it's just not something that I would put on repeat. So that is my review of Bongos. Nice try, Cardi. Nice try. I mean, she is really trying to. I mean, Nicki Minaj is just cropping on all these girls. I mean, and it's not about, a lot of people are like, Nicki won't let any other person shine. It's like, why should I let anybody else shine who literally came after me, insulted me, disrespected me, and keep throwing subliminals at me? No, the only thing that you can shine is Nicki's albums that she keeps studying on these people. So I don't buy into that rhetoric. You know, if they want to make it a competition, you know, you're not supposed to make your competition shine, right? You're not supposed to elevate your competition. You're not. Now, you don't do dirty things to your competition, too. You give them an opportunity to be able to compete, but it's always going to be who came out the best. And Nicki is coming out the best this year. She is the best female rapper, and I would say Ice Spice is next. Latto is third. Cardi B has not done anything this year significant. She has not. Megan Thee Stallion has not done anything significant this year at all. So, I mean, and I would say Doja Cat. I'm sorry, I forgot about Doja, demonic ass. I don't even like mentioning that little demon. But Nicki, Doja, Ice Spice, Latto, those are the four people that actually did something this year. Like Cardi B did not. With all the features that she wanted to jump on, she's not holding herself down as an artist. And her fans are probably noticing that too. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I just wanted to put this out there. You know, you guys know I like my hip hop, but this new female Pukisha hip hop crap is just, it's all, a lot of it is shelf life. It's not gonna last. Like I like to see people, artists elevate. However you elevate, you know, you have to deal with that. But like Sexy Red is like, honey, save your money. Make smart money choices with your money because you were on a wave, okay? You know, same way with a lot of these other Pukisha people. If you got features with big artists, do not let that go to your head because you are on a wave. And if anything, like Fendi the rapper, she learned it. Even Cardi B, you know, she elevated for Fendi, but it didn't do anything for Cardi. And even for Fendi, it really didn't super help her. Then they got Sexy Red jumping on all the stuff, and it's just like, you know, she's being overhyped, and it's going to be one of those things where she will just save your money, girl. Be smart with your money. Don't let these people trick you into engaging in buying behaviors that are going to ultimately hurt you in the end. Because again, you have a shelf life. You have a shelf life unless you can jump on to another type of project that is sort of music related, but you're not pushing out stuff that actually needs to sell. Save your money, baby. That's for you, Sexy Red. But anyways, you guys have a all of y'all, actually, all y'all female rappers who are shelf life, don't buy into these behaviors that some of these other people are buying into, because you are not there. You are not there. You can look at I assess the net worth of some of these celebrities, and even Cardi B, she talking about somebody, you got to go Birkin for me. It's like, honey, think about how much your home it takes for you to operate all of that real estate that you got. Hopefully you are flipping that real estate in some kind of way or whatever, where you are getting some kind of return. Otherwise, you are literally just spending money on a lifestyle that may not be sustainable for the career path that you could have in the subsequent 5 to 10 years. So I just think that a lot of these rappers need to be a little bit smarter and realistic about what their career path is really doing in the now and what it could do in the future, and how that impacts the type of life that they're going to live long term. So that's all I got for you. If you like this video, I don't do this quite a lot, but like, share, subscribe. I am going to try to be more consistent, at least, one a week. But you know how I am. If I get busy, I get busy. This don't make me money. YouTube does not make me money. And because they censor and suppress so much, I'm not even banking on YouTube to make me money. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye.